Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So top 16 still, right side, the bottom bracket. So the more quote-unquote broken decks. We already saw that Snake Eyes won over Lurlisk, Bird Up, Tribigate, Barrier, Statue, stuff and so on. Other matchup, the next one. Slightly below that one. So you have Spright versus Dogmatika Invoked with a little bit of Shadows. I mean, it's basically winner, right? As you will be seeing in the deck list. First of all, we have Spright, Bestial Spright. So speaking of Bestials, they could be clutch in this particular matchup to prevent the winner from hitting the field. And at the same time, stuff like the Fenrirs in the main deck also are or should be fantastic, right? But on the other hand, Dogmatika Invoked again with that Shadow tech from a couple of years ago, essentially. This should be a first place YCS deck that's from back then. Nadir Servant hitting the extra deck together with the Dogmatika package. So which deck has the advantage? I, could definitely agree with the people seeing that Spright should have the advantage both first, or at least going first and going second. But on the other hand, stuff like, Schism into Winda, that could be problematic for Spright if it wasn't for Bestials. You see Magnumwood is lurking in the background. So let's see. All Mirage is there because it's not a dark, right? It's easy to get on field. This does prevent both Magnumwood from all cards. Magnumwood is fantastic again. During the end phase you can drop the Druid's Worm as well. So basically now this shuts down the Schism and shuts down the Dogmatika Search in the end phase. So that was fantastic. And I think I was not able to... because Alistair got failured, right? Like, you never get punished. You never have the invocation already in hand. So let's see, Sprint is protected by Spright Elf, even though it's, obviously it's a Schism set, right? Which is not useful because we don't have a Shadow. Alright, they still have access to Toad. So what is it, only double swap frog in the main deck to access, totally awesome. So there it is. Gigantic Spright does have the attack boost because it was overlaid over Sprint. Let's see, this is not the game, but they do have both Red and Carrot plus Masquerina for Little Knight. And even though we do have our normal summon here, again, not getting punished, no Call by the Grave. Fair enough, right? We can go for Fusion Destiny, but nope, I don't... yeah, the Fusion, at least the Fusion summon cannot be negated, right? The Fusion spell here in this case, so they're kind of wasting their Toad, but in all honesty, it's not going to matter, because they have the trap. They can equip the Phoenix Enforcer, and now they can just go for game, so... We're scooping up this one. Okay, we're going first again. Very similar opening hand, so we try again. Never resolves. So we're not able to go for Winda again, which is a bummer, right? I definitely needed the Omni negation. But we have a couple of floodgates, so let's see. Put up Omega, so we could potentially dodge a Bestial, right? For what's it worth, right? So we search Schism, have the Fleur-de-Lis for next turn. So let's see, how are we playing this out? We get potted, which is fine though. It gives free up there. Okay, Beaver, basically their normal summon for the turn. So we go for Schism. They obviously go for Cyclone. We chain. There can only be one, and obviously they have the second Cyclone. So now here was like, I guess, back to the wall. Drop Fleur-de-Lis to prevent the Beaver from triggering and hope that they don't have a follow-up play. But, because of the Dogmatika, right, we can pop the normal summon. I guess Spright Starter was their only out. And they used Pot, they used Prosperity, so they were not able to draw. Okay, going second, and I think I side-decked in my Shadow Fusions as well. So we do have Droll. They have, Sprites. Prime Sprites is able to play through hand traps really well. Yeah, that card, the Virus, that's a huge bummer. And obviously, like Alistair, never resolves. Like Veil or Imperm Ash. Obviously, you're ashing this because, again, I don't have a hand. And I think my hand was pretty nasty. If it wasn't for the Eradicator. On the other hand, if it wasn't Eradicator, they probably would have something else, maybe an Extender during their previous, during their previous turn. So what can we do? Not that much. The mannequin cat hits the field. This special summons any monster, doesn't really matter, right? They can target my dark on the field, or fire, yeah, that could make sense. And they can go for Zeus as well, even though, I mean, what's Zeus going to do against against a discard trouble for the Eradicator? Okay, so game number 4, let's see. And this game number 4 just showcases how this matchup was for me. Like, this is all fine, and we get Shifter on top of that. Like, what is it? Now Alistair resolves, right? It does, yeah. But we can't use it. Oh man, 4 duels, no Winda summon, or no Megabus summon, and no Winda summon as well. So, like, is this OTK? They should be OTK if they still have the starter into the whatchamacallit, the quick play spell that what is it? No, they used the jet already. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so this might not be game. Nope. They go for red, which is some nice damage. They can still use pot. Main phase 2, let's see, and they get this the smasher. Yeah. And what can, like, we draw now, so I think the only way now is to sacrifice Fusion Destiny, but we have no follow-up play because of the Dimension Shifter. So this wasn't my duel. Like, this matchup felt horrible. Shifter, hand traps, etc. Alistair never resolving, even though my hands were okay, especially in the first duels. Anyway, the next one, we have 2014 versus 2013, so Dragon Rulers, Ravine Rulers versus Chronomaly Artifact, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it, thanks for watching, feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out, peace.